Absolutely magnificent. This is one of my favorite waterfalls in New York State. Hello again, Mike O'Brien, your getaway guy. You picked a good show. If you love waterfalls like I do, let me show you around Taughannock Falls State Park. This vantage point to Taughannock Falls is the best. Everybody takes a picture. Down you go, the stone steps. This is the falls overlook. And when you get down to the base right here and turn to your right, ba-boom. Is that crazy? It's the most jaw-dropping view you'll ever see. These falls are just amazingly beautiful. Everybody goes here. And it's easy to get to out of Rochester, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in just a bit. But from up here, again, the falls overlook, this is an outstanding way to take pictures. Even artists will set up their easels to paint it. It's just so breathtakingly beautiful. She drops 215 feet. Taughannock Falls, higher than Niagara Falls. Now, way down there, that footbridge, I'm going to take you there in just a little bit, so hold on. That's the other part of the state park. But from up here, the falls overlook, it's just outstanding. And this is the first stop on this getaway. And like I say, bring your camera. Everybody's there. It's just a view that you just cannot believe. There's a nice visitor center there, too. Taughannock Falls State Park, Tompkins County. You just head down Route 89, the west side of Cayuga Lake, the scenic trail. And boy, from up here, there are trails that will take you all around to the falls itself. And you can bring your dog. Make sure it's on a leash. But you're going to love it. And I went on a rainy day, and I knew that would guarantee the falls to be absolutely incredible. And they were. The falls overlook, again, your first stop, which I highly recommend, and a lot of people overlook. And I'll show you exactly how to do all of this, plus the trail down below and how to get to the base of the falls. Don't go away. That's all less than 60 seconds away. First, a shout out to our friends at Paris Heating and Cooling. Wow, these guys are ready for you. If you're looking for heating assistance, or maybe with a hot summer coming our way, it's a checkup of your current AC or maybe even a new one. I've been a customer with Paris for a long time. These are the people to go with. Paris Heating and Cooling, family owned and operated for 35 years in Rochester. Give them a call, 227-4512. You're going to like their service. They take very good care of their customers. Well, now we're back to the show, and I want to show you exactly how I got to Taughannock Falls. Route 89, Cayuga Lake, the west side. You're going to go past beautiful countryside, of course, the lake on your left. You're also going to go through some areas where the vineyards are plentiful. It's just a beautiful scenic trail, Route 89 South. And before you get to the state park itself, I want you to look for this sign. It's called Falls Overlook. See it right there? Get onto that roadway. Take a right. Go up to the Falls Overlook, and that's exactly what I showed you just a little while ago. It's breathtaking. Just follow the signs. You're going to be able to go around into the visitor center area, and from there you'll have access to that amazing view, which we showed you just a little bit. Free parking. You're going to like it. It's really nice. Restrooms up there as well. Now, back onto the road, less than a mile down the road, Route 89 South, you'll find the entrance to the state park. And there's the Gorge Trail, 3/4 mile hike to the foot of Taughannock Falls. You'll go past the beautiful creek, lots of running water. The trails are fairly flat, a few hills there and here, but nothing bad. And it was a little muddy the day I was there because it had just rained, but I knew that would guarantee an amazing rush of water over the falls. There are some benches if you need to take a little break. It's a fairly easy hike, but it is 3/4 of the mile there. And then remember, you got 3/4 of a mile to go back. But I truly enjoyed this. I went on a weekday, very few people there, just absolutely beautiful. Weekends are going to be a little bit busier. And then eventually you get to the base of Taughannock Falls, and it just doesn't get any better than this. It's just beautiful. It really is. And the sound of the water, and you feel the mist coming up because you're pretty close to it. And then across the footbridge if you want, and which is fairly easy. And then another phenomenal view of this phenomenal getaway to Taughannock Falls State Park. The flowing waters are just so refreshing. Summertime, it dries up a little bit. Woo-hoo. So it's not going to be as great as it is now in the spring. So I would recommend now being the time to go there. You can't get in the water, but boy, you don't really have to. The mist will cool you down a little bit. Taughannock Falls State Park. And it's a great getaway for the whole family. Again, a little bit of hiking if you choose to do that. But even if you don't want to do any hiking, remember the falls overlook gives you a great opportunity to see and enjoy the falls from a distance. And I love both ways to see Taughannock Falls State Park. Truly one of the best waterfalls in New York State. And again, only about an hour and a half to 2 hours out of Rochester. Route 89 south. I go through Seneca Falls and then I head south on 89. And I'm there just shortly thereafter. For lunches, if you're looking for lunch, Trumansburg is right there. When you pull into the road for the falls overlook, just keep going straight instead of around to the visitor center, and you'll find your way to Trumansburg. A lot of nice little cafes, a pizza shop, and even a market that I went to has a deli there. Food was really, really good. So a few ideas on your next getaway to this amazing waterfall in New York State. But before you leave for the waterfall, you might want to grab breakfast. If you're in Webster, I have a place for you. It's called Billy's Homestead. Yep. Right across from the Delta Sonic, Billy's is a great little hidden gem on Empire Boulevard for a great breakfast or lunch. And Friday night dinner, wow, what a fish fry they do. Comfortable booths, tables, nicest staff in the world. They have an early bird special from 6:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. You'll save a whole bunch of money. They have the best home fries and eggs Benedict to die for. Billy's Homestead, my choice on Empire Boulevard when you are in Webster. Now, we always do a question of the day, and we have a good one. The Foster family in Chilai, right? Dear Getaway Guy, our family is planning on visiting a lot of New York State parks this travel season. Are there any discounts, any entrance fee discounts that you can tell us about? Fosters, thanks so much for writing in, and the answer to that is yes. By the way, New York State has over 180 state parks, so these make a whole lot of sense. There's two ways to do this to save some money. There's the Empire Pass. And by the way, you can go to the website that you can see right now. That will definitely give you the information that you need. But there's the Empire Pass that'll save you money. It's good in all New York State parks, $80 for 1 year, or all the way up to a lifetime pass for $750 smackaroos. That's if you're going to do a lot of state parks for the rest of your life. Then I suppose it's worth it. The normal entrance fee is from $8 to $9 in most of our state parks. Taughannock Falls is $9, and there's a lot of different prices in between. That's the Empire Pass. The other one is the Golden Park Program, and this is for seniors. If you're 62 and older, Monday through Friday, except holidays, you can get in with just your New York State driver's license, or New York State non-driver's license, or a New York State non-driver ID card. And what you'll do, you'll scan it. They have these great little kiosks. If there isn't a human being on working in the booth, there's a machine, as you can see, you can go up to, and you scan your driver's license or your for the Golden Park Program, or the other one, the Empire Pass, but it's all scannable, and you'll be able to get in. That'll save you a whole bunch of money. And hopefully that'll answer your question. If you have a question about travel or even a suggestion, I love to hear from you. MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. Let me know what you're thinking. MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. When I'm thinking pizza, whoa, I'm thinking Nino's Pizza. It's my go-to place, and we thank them very much for being a part of our show today. Nino's, Culver Road, 1330 Culver Road in Rochester, makes the best Sicilian pizza I have ever had. It's old-style Italian pizza. I hope you know a little bit of Italian. It helps, but these guys are great. Where's the last time you went into a pizza place and they showed you your pizza in the box before you left for approval? It's just a beautiful thing. Take a picture. Nino's, my choice when it comes to good old school pizza, Sicilian style, nice and thick, 1330 Culver Road. Tell them the Getaway Guy sent you. Well, if it's traveling you're going to be doing soon, and I hope you are, get out there. There's so many great getaways. I have 50 of my favorites in my Volume 2 Getaway Guy travel book. And all you have to do is email me, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a discount, $10 instead of $15. $10 right now for my Getaway Guy travel book, 50 of my favorite getaways inside, plus a couple of haunted getaways as well. Yeah, email me, MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. I'll give you the particulars, but right now, for this early part of the travel season, only $10 a book, and I'll give you free shipping as well. MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. Thank you very much for being a part of our show, Jim's on Main. Breakfast in downtown Rochester. There's nothing like a counter to sit at, and your coffee cup will never go empty. Jim's on Main, 785 East Main Street. Breakfast and lunch, good breakfast, cheap. I love Jim's, and you're going to love them too. Cash only, open every day. That breakfast sandwich is to die for. It's just good stuff. I highly recommend the Late Riser. Ask about it. Jim's on Main, part of our show, and we thank them very, very much. Also, Paris Heating and Cooling, a part of our show. We thank them very much as well. Boy, do they do a great job when it comes to your AC system. Here comes a hot summer. They'll check your current one or maybe help you with a new one. But whatever it comes to heat or cooling, Paris Heating and Cooling is the place to go. Family owned and operated for a long time right here in Rochester. ParisHeatCool.com, that's the website, or give them a call. And that's our show. Yeah, we want to thank Paris Heating and Cooling, Billy's Homestead in Webster, Nino's Pizzeria, Jim's on Main, and Joe here at Classy Wolf Media. Thank you for coming along for the ride. Remember to like us, follow us, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Mike O'Brien, your Getaway Guy.